So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Chris Lipper, and I own this franchise of the Alternative Board. And we have a lot of moving parts this morning, and it's a fun atmosphere, and I thank everybody that's contributed. So we've got Mike Doyle in the back. Mike, are you back there? Oh, there he is. Wave. Mike Doyle owns Drive 80 Studios and is giving you guys the free headshots, and those are pictures headshots, and you can use them any way you want. I thought on your LinkedIn page, on some of your propaganda you send out, whatever you want to do. Use them, enjoy them, and that should be great. Gray Sky Films. Hello, Eddie. Hello, Matt. They are filming the event as they do They're filming this morning as they do all of our events. We're grateful. Thank you. We have some members of the press here. Chris Kern is in the back. There he is. Chris is from New Jersey Business Radio and is happy to interview you. Everybody here is happy to talk to you about you, your business, TAB, whatever you want to do. We'll talk more about Chris in a little while. Thank you for broadcasting this morning. All right, with all the different media and whatever we film, it's always posted at christalks.biz if you ever want to see something. So if you heard something at a lunch and learn that you're like, well, what did they say about that? You can go to christalk.biz and see it there. We also put them on TABNJ on our Facebook fan page, and we can get some on our website, but TAB controls the website, so we really only can put testimonials and things like that there. For people that have done testimonials, thank you very much. Appreciate it. They've been great. All right, so just to start this right, this Sunday, it'll be 2 years since Bob Zelnick died. And for those of you that didn't know Bob, Bob was the original owner of this franchise. He owned the first franchise in New Jersey of the Alternative Board. I was on his first board for 4 years. Many of us here had him as a facilitator, as a coach, and we're going to hold this event every year the Friday before whatever the passing date was. So Dune looked it up, it's the 14th. So you can mark your calendars next year, it'll be the Friday before the 14th, whatever that is. But I thought, just a moment of silence in your own way. If you didn't know Bob, think of your own mentors or coaches or someone important to you. Sorry, that was a longer moment than I thought it was going to be. All right, let's get started with some thank yous. David Durr. Where's David Durr? Give a wave. Thank you. David, thank you for all your help with all of our website, social media, anything with the TAB logo, this sign. David makes all of that stuff for us and does an amazing job. Getting this event together, I didn't lose a moment's sleep because of this kind of stuff. Really well done. If you ever need a graphic artist, David's the guy I'd recommend. He's just terrific. Norman Rosenthal, where are you? Kathy Koloff, where are you? Thank you both. They're my in-house IT support. For those of you that don't know, I have a bit of a gadget problem. I love toys, and they don't always play nice with each other, and I get myself in trouble constantly. And I'm a tweaker, as Kathy will tell you, and they bail me out, and I appreciate it. Without your guys' help, there'd be a lot of parts on walls, so thank you. Anna Masker, raise your hand, please. Anna is my financial doctor. She's a CFO for hire. All these people are TAB members, by the way. And this keeps me in line financially and makes sure that we're doing as well as it feels. Dr. Chris, where are you? Dr. Chris. Dr. Chris is my chiropractor and, more importantly, my CrossFit coach, and has gotten me in best shape of my life, and great. Stephen Bianco, Kevin McCardle, Tommy Hilkin, Steve Rule, Dan Beggs, thank you for your help and service throughout the year. I'd like to thank the rest of you for sticking with us. You know, when I bought this franchise, the first thought is that everyone's going to go. You know, it's, a year ago we weren't this size, and there is that thought when you go into something like this, is why are they going to stay? And so I appreciate you guys sticking with us. I can't stress enough that the strength of TAB isn't me. It isn't our wonderful facilitators. It's all of you. You guys have given me the greatest job in the world. I mean, I have a little bit of business ADD, so for an hour at a time, I get to jump in your guys' world. But you energize me. I think I get much more from you guys than you do from me, and I think all the facilitators would say that, and thank you. So I tell everybody that the strength of TAB, again, isn't us, it's you. And it's you guys coming to your board meetings prepared. You come with your challenges. You come with the courage to get in front of a fellow board member and say, hey, knock it off, or whatever it is. And sometimes it's between the eyes. And it's appreciated. And it's not easy stuff to do sometimes. And that's part of what makes this work. So thank you for that. I tell everybody that this isn't about networking. It's kind of the opposite. That, you don't come here to tell everybody how great everything is. You come here with a challenge. And so, it's not always so easy to do when we're all prone to say, oh yeah, everything's great. Well, sometimes it's not. So thank you. So where are we today? It's been just over a year. A year ago, we had 29 members. We were 13th out of 141 franchises domestically. Today, we have over 50 members. We're the 6th largest franchise out of 120. So similar to what we've done here in our franchise, and we've asked some members to step down, TAB has asked some franchisees to step down. So TAB's getting smaller, we're getting stronger, but I think some pruning was needed on both sides, and it's working out just fine. Currently, we have 7 boards. After doing some repositioning, we combined Springboard and Brushfire to make one board, giving us some more bandwidth. And we're now rebuilding Brushfire, which we'll talk about in a second. But right now, we have 7 boards building an 8th. Depending on the month, we're somewhere in the top 4 franchises worldwide for retention. Our retention is 87%, which is incredible. You guys know that there's a 30-day cancellation policy at TAB. You just have to tell us if you're going to be at next month's board meeting. Don't leave. Our average stay is close to 6 years. So something good's happening. You're getting something out of this. There's value here. And if there's not, let me know. We'll fix it. So again, the strength of TAB is all of you. There are no duds here. There's no one in this room I wouldn't recommend. There's nobody in this room I wouldn't refer business to. And as many of you have heard, if I don't like you, I don't have a seat for you. And you know how I feel about Jet fans. So. Sorry, go Giants. All right, so this year we started a new second-in-command board called the Go-To Board. We currently have 5 members on this board. There's room for 3 more. It's run just like a normal board meeting, just like the board meetings you guys are used to. But these are the people you rely on. These are your go-to people that you kind of dump everything on, and they need to figure out what to do with it and how to prioritize stuff. And it's amazing that it works very well. So I don't run it any differently than we would a regular board meeting. And we're seeing a lot of success. And now the second-in-commands are coming to the owners with solutions versus questions or challenges or problems. It's like, so this is what I think we should do. What do you think? Is that good? And you can just say yes or no. We do have room for 3 more people on that board. It's $6.95 a month. If you're interested, please let me know. We're going to close it at 8. And we're not going to have a second one on these boards. We're now starting our 8th board. Our pipeline's strong. We're going to, we'll call it Brushfire for now. Boards name themselves. I don't care if you're the Flying Tigers. You can be whatever you want. But Brushfire seems to be a name that it kind of works. So we'll start it there at least. Our pipeline's strong, but at the same time, I could use help. I could use referrals. And we have a nice referral program. I don't know if you guys are aware of the referral program. The way it works is if you refer us a member, and they stay for 3 months, you get their 4th month's dues. And you can do with it what you want. You can donate it to charity, you can use it for your tab fees, you can put it in your pocket, I don't care. But I think it's a generous referral program. I want you to know what it is. Just like I would want you to tell your clients and members what your referral policy is. So if you know somebody who feels a little stuck and fits our culture, please let us know. Let's get them here. Let's help them. We've also implemented a highly successful Lunch and Learn. This program meets the second Friday of each month. Many of you have either hosted or attended. We've sold out all but one, the last one, and it's only because it was a difficult topic. And we're going to continue with this program. It's a lot of fun. And for those of you who haven't been to the office, we also got new offices. Come. It's part of your community. We have a wonderful training room. We can hold 30 people in there with buffet. Come. If you need Wi-Fi for an hour and you're in Morristown, we've got a Starbucks machine in the office. Come, hang out. I'll hook you up with Wi-Fi, whatever you need. So my office is your office. All right, I tell prospects all the time before joining TAB, and I can't stress this enough, this is not about networking. It's the opposite of networking. You don't come here on the wings of victory, you know, kind of with everything's great, oh, I think I'll join TAB. You come here with a little bit of a challenge and not knowing how to get to the next level, wanting to meet with other owners. This isn't like an entrepreneurs club, you know, it's not a secret handshake thing. We help each other, right? And, but networking can happen, especially if I know your business. If you're not on one of my boards, please have a cup of coffee with me. Let me know what you do. We've started something new, TABNJ Radio, with Chris Kern in the back. We've done 3 interviews so far. We're doing 2 a month. I'll bring you and your facilitator on the air. You get a copy of it as a podcast, put it on your website. It's a real asset. It's a real tool. Plus, it gets broadcast out. But take advantage of it. Take advantage of some of the networking that can happen. And it's a lot of fun. We have 2 new contract facilitators. If you haven't met them yet, please say hello. Wade Kirby, where are you? Raise your hand, thank you. Wade is facilitating Springboard, and we're going to build another board for Wade. Tommy Hilkin, where are you? Tommy, say hello. Thank you. Tommy's facilitating Brushfire. He's been in TAB for a year. And we're going to build a second board for him as well. Tommy's also a motivational humorist, and you're going to get to hear him later this morning. So this year was somewhat of an infrastructure year. There was a lot of repositioning. Some of you have been on 3 different boards this year. I apologize, but part of making a board is part science, part art. No offense, art. You know, it's a feel, and part of growth is, you know, we can't have competitors on a board, and we just need to make it work for everyone, and I think it has. We haven't lost anyone because of anything like that. But we're now in rebuilding mode, and our goal, our plan for next year is to have 12 boards and 90 members. But I can't do that without you. But just imagine the resources we would have in TAB if we were twice this size. Think of the referral, you know, and I don't know if everybody does this, I hope you do, that you give TAB discounts to each other. But what a network we would have, what a community. But I need your help doing it. A couple of times a year, I get to sit in on Ken Grossman's board, and I thank you for that. Ken's boards they're always interesting, and they always keep me on my toes. The last board, I'm trying to remember if it was the CEO board. I guess it was the CEO board I sat in on, and I mentioned our 87% retention, and they said, we're going to be your nurse shark. I was like, nurse shark? What are you talking about? And they told a story about a tropical fish company that was moving fish from, I guess, across the country from their stores in these tanks. When they would arrive, the fish would be dead, or at least a large percentage of them. And they put a nurse shark in the tank, and the fish weren't dying because they had to stay sharp. And they had to stay on their toes. And they offered to be my nurse shark, so for that I thank you. Ken's been with us, I don't know, 3-4 years? And it's been great. Ken facilitates boards that aren't a fit for me. It just wouldn't work as well. And Ken does a great job with those boards, and it just works. So I want to bring up Ken to give your Bob's on the boards. you.